Hello, good morning. I believe you can hear me. I'm here today to discuss mathematics with you. You know what? Mathematics is very simple. We always believe that mathematics is difficult. But with this explanation today, you will know that mathematics is very simple. Just listen to me and let's go there. Introduction to mathematics. Under this, we are going to discuss two things. One is definition of mathematics. Two is concepts in mathematics. What is mathematics? Mathematics can be defined as science of counting numbers. This definition gives us two major things here. That is, you have to consider two things, and it measures this science, then counting of numbers. What's the meaning? If we are to now look at the two vividly, we have three things that we're going to deduce from this. Our deduction now. Because science is defined as the application of acquired knowledge. In that place, we have two things. Application, knowledge. While counting of numbers means formula used to count the numbers. So which means that mathematics entails three things, just three things. One is for you to identify the topic you are dealing with. That is the knowledge you want to acquire in this case. Two is the formula used for the topic. Three is the application of the formula. So let me now explain. For instance, you have quadratic equation. When you see a question, you know that okay, this topic is quadratic equation from the question. Now, what are the formulas there? We can solve quadratic equation in many ways. One, you can see that you use ordinary factorization. If not factorization, you can say completing the square method. If it's not that, you can say that you use almighty formula that we call quadratic equation formula. Then last one is graphical method. So the topic, the question given to you will determine which formula to be used. But the first thing you must identify is which topic. Then what are the formulas there? How will I now apply the formula? Be it factorization, be it complete the square method, be it almighty formula or graphical method. How will I apply those things? So that is what the meaning of mathematics. And with this, we can see that why we have problem is at times you see question, we need to identify which topic is this. At times you identify the topic, you won't know which formula to be applied. You just know that it's quadratic equation. Then which formula now? They have many formula, and some students say, oh, this mathematics, it has too much of formula. So there's a way out. I will show you today, and you will be happy. Now the next thing is to discuss the concepts in mathematics. Concepts in what? Mathematics. We have concepts in mathematics. Number one is number and numeration. Number two is algebra. Number three is trigonometry. Number four is geometry. Number five is statistics and probability. Then number six is calculus. Don't be surprised, calculus have been added to mathematics syllabus. The last one is matrices. Matrices. All these are the 7 major concepts that we have in mathematics. Now, I will take them one by one to write out the topics under each concept. The first one is algebra. What are the topics under this? Topics under this. This topic, all the topics here, they don't involve, what we call it, they don't involve the use of x at times. So not that they start with equation. So the first one under this is rate, ratio, and proportion. They go together. Proportion and percentage, they go together. Number two, under this, does not require x. If you look at it vividly, we have variation. Then, still under this, we have some other topics that you won't even see x in them. Commercial arithmetics. And this one entails a lot of things, commercial arithmetics. I won't have time to enumerate that one in full details, but it entails all these that I will mention now. One of it is simple interest. Another there is average. Another that you have there is compound interest. We have inflation there, investments and shares. We have debenture. We have things in that line, discount, then increment, salary. Those are the topics under these commercial arithmetics and taxation. Now, with this, I've reduced a lot of things here so that you have issue with it. Sequence and series. All our topics that do not involve x, everything has been put under this. So with this, you will be happy by the time you finish the whole thing. So all these topics, they are there under this. And then you see that you don't have anything that's involved any equation. Another one I remember now is fraction. Fraction. Yes, I still remember another thing. That is approximation. Approximation. We all know what approximation is. This one is three things there. Is either you talk about whole number, you talk about decimal place, you talk about significant figures. They are there. Then the last thing here is percentage error. Let me say error and percentage error. Error and percentage error. So these are the topics under the first part, number and numeration. Now, next one is algebra. Algebra. You all know that algebra is the father of mathematics. Just like we always say. Number 2 there. Algebra. This one, ordinarily, I should have put the first one, number base, under the first one, but it involves equation at times. So that's why I don't put it there. So I'll put number base here. Number base. Then I have indices. Then I have logarithm. Logarithm at times put under the first one, but understand what we are doing here. The next one is change of subject of formula. Change of subject of formula, followed by linear equation. Linear equation, followed by simultaneous equation, followed by quadratic equation. Then anything that involves equation, next one is we call it algebraic fraction. Yes, algebraic fraction. So these are the topics that you need to take notes under what? Algebra. So anything that involves the use of x, y, and the likes. So still under this, I can put this one there. Word problems. Word problems. That word problems, we go with linear equation, simultaneous equation, quadratic equation. That is on that. Now let's go to the third one. Third one is called trigonometry. Trigonometry is a part that always gives students stress, but it's very, very simple. Third one, trigonometry. Now, what are the topics under this? Of course, you will say that we have Pythagoras theorem. Even a newborn baby understand this topic seriously, as in seriously. B part here is trig ratio. We all know that slang, right? SOHCAHTOA. Even if you don't know anything mathematics, you know SOHCAHTOA, and you're always very happy to say it. Then the next one is sine rule. The next one is cosine rule. Next one is angle of elevation and depression. And depression. Next one is bearing and distance. With this, we are through with what we call trigonometry. Any other things there, they are just like share play or application of what you have here. And with this, you can easily manipulate anything and get it out. Because all these four here, they are going to be applied in this place. Now, that's not the end. That's just part one of this trigonometry. Part two now, there's reason for leaving it like that, is G. That G is mensuration. Now mensuration is a broad topic, very, very broad. I will summarize everything. Mensuration is divided into two. It's just the study of the dimension of shapes. That's all. So we have now shapes. We have plane shapes and solid shapes. Under this, we have 8 things to consider here. We have triangle. 2 is circle. 3 is square. Oh, rectangle follows. Sorry. Rectangle. Followed by square. Followed by parallelogram. Parallelogram. Followed by rhombus, followed by trapezium, and then ending with was kite. That's all. This one is 9 things. 9. First one here is cubord. Second one is cube. Third one is cylinder. Fourth one is cone. Fifth one is pyramid. Sixth one is prism. The next one is sphere. Before we now go to composite, and we end it with what? Frustum. There are 9 things there. With this, you can see that this topic is very, very bulky. Bulky, indeed. So the next one is going to be geometry. Geometry. Geometry is basically drawing of many things. Draw, and look at angle of something. So that is what we call geometry. So it is drawing of something, looking for angle. Basically, it likes angle. So the first thing here is what we call Euclidean geometry. All this one, I won't talk much on this. It's like talking about vertical opposite angle, alternate angle, adjacent angle, corresponding angle, angle at a point, and so on like that. So that's one A. Number 2 is circle, geometry.